Today we're looking at Magic the Gathering creatures that are not gonna let you block. So we're looking for anything unblockable, anything that gives some sort of land walk or some walk of some sort, or it's like really, really hard to block them, alright? Don't be giving me flying creatures because like anything can block flying creatures, except creatures that don't fly. I'm gonna start off with Elvish Champion, because it's the champion of Forest Walk. We got a green, 1 generic, 2/2 elf. That gives all the other elves +1/+1. Elvish Champion, the champion of the elves, but also gives Forest Walk. So make sure you have your Yavimaya, what is it, Coast of Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. Is that the card? There's a Yavimaya land. It turns all the lands into forests, and then your other elves are going to get in there for damage. It's exactly what they're going to do. All right, and we're going to move on with Tyler's Deep Channel Mentor. Deep Channel Mentor is a blue 5 generic Merfolk Rogue. It's a 2/2 creature. Blue creatures you control are unblockable. It is like the Lord to the unblockable. I am the Lord of unblockable. I'm the Lord of the Deep Channel.
This is new, right?
Very, very new. Oh yeah, by the way, my brother's here. My brother's assisting me today with Nick at Night over here. Oh, this is not new. This is from Shadowmoor. This is from like a million years ago. This is $8. Unbelievable. This is actually very expensive. It's like some secret merfolk or like blue creature tech that I didn't know about.
And it's modern legal.
Yeah, so it's like if you have like a wizard deck of some sort, you're trying to squeeze in that damage, well, the Deep Channel Mentor will show you the way. Sleep is not a creature. Not that I know of. Pretty sure that's just like an instant or something. Sleep. It's a sorcery. Yeah, get it out of here. Well, you just got one, Tyler. You can't take everything at once here.
How about Norin the Wary?
That's not that doesn't has anything to do with unblockable or anything. Okay, we got Lowry Boyer with Mistfold.
He can't block.
River Turtle. The River Turtle. Is it Mistfolk? River Turtle? River Turtle? I'm just gonna look up River Turtle. I don't even know if this card exists.
There it is.
Mistford. Lowry got it right. I just can't read properly, as usual. Blue 3 generic 1/5 turtle. Whenever Mistford River Turtle attacks, another target attacking non-human creature can't be blocked this turn. So it's another creature that we have. I guess the deal is they're standing on top of the tortoise. So you can block the turtle, but you know who you're not going to block? My fairy. That's right. And I always get my non-human creature to their destination. This is the classic Uber. This is Uber in the multiverse. They'll take you at... they'll give you a good rate, but they're not going to get you there very fast. All right, we got the Command Sphere.
5 toughness, though.
Sus Stowaway. Is this a card? I can never tell what's a card anyway, anymore. Sus Stowaway. Oh, Suspicious Stowaway. I prefer real card names. You never know when I try to look it up and it doesn't show up at all.
Sus.
Oh, yeah, very sus. Very sus. Oh, I need some Among Us sound effects here. Oh, wait, we got a blue 1 generic 1/1 human rogue werewolf. With sus. Anyway, Sus Stowaway can't be blocked this turn. Or sorry, at all. When Suspicious Stowaway deals combat damage to a player, you have to draw a card, but then you have to discard a card. But whatever, you got a little bit deeper. It's got Daybound, and when it's Daybound, you can flip into the Seafaring Werewolf. That's right, that thing over there. It's a 2/1 creature that also still can't be blocked, but this time when it deals damage to a player, you just draw the card. It's 100% investment. No downside. I swear. You don't have to pay me any money. The Mafia isn't going to come out and try to collect a return on this thing. They're not going to break your legs. When the werewolf is sus. Yeah, you know what? The werewolf is sus. When we get to that point. King Ginger, thank you very much for your super chat. Siege Behemoth. Cheating a bit on this. There's a lot of ways to cheat and bend around here. Okay, we have a green 5 generic 7/4 hexproof. As long as Siege Behemoth is attacking, for each creature you control, you may have that creature assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked. You may have that creature as long as this thing's attacking, for each creature you control, including this. Yeah, I can count this. You can block me, but like, what does it matter? You took all the damage straight to the face. It's like some weird version of Trample. It's like Trample for 100%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As if you didn't block whatsoever. Tiger! We got Miri. The Weatherlight Duelist. It's time to duel! The duelist limits opponents to one blocker. That is going to make it hard for them to block. Assuming you only have more than one creature. Okay, we have a white-green, 1 generic, 3/2 cat warrior with first strike. Whenever it attacks, each opponent can't block with more than one creature this combat. And as long as Miri Weatherlight Duelist is tapped, no more than one creature can attack you each combat. Oh, limits your attack, limits your blocks.
Not modern legal.
Commander legal, though. My brother loves modern legal cards.
It's the only format worth playing.
Well, that and, yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm not even going to argue with that. Station Disaster. Suspicious bookcase. Bookcase. Why is everything unblockable suspicious? Since when is a bookcase suspicious? This library is very sus. It's very sus. It's killing people. We have to call an emergency meeting. I think the bookcase did it. Send him out the airlock. Okay, we got a 2-mana 0/4 wall with Defender. Pay 3, tap. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. All right, maybe the bookcase is not going to get the job done, but it knows someone who can. We got next Louis, or Lewis, with Changeling Outcast. Is that the... No, it's not. Okay, I thought it was the blue one. It's a black 1/1 Changeling. Can't be blocked and can't block and can't be blocked. Classic Shadow, except the Shadow creatures can't even block this, and it cannot even block the Shadow creatures. We got Super Oz Walrus. First time catching you live. Your AI and customs reviews are fantastic. Thank you so much, Super. I really appreciate it. Sorry, the Super Oz Walrus. You didn't give me a card, but that's okay because we will donate your super chat to Pay King. It's always the bookcase. Oh, that was not a card. You wasted on a comment, but I do appreciate that comment nonetheless. Okay, the big elite Warriors Envy? Warriors... Just gonna put Warriors E. Warriors Lesson? What do you think this is? I don't think anything meets that description. Warriors Lesson?
Yeah.
Well, okay, well...
We'll wait for it.
I tried. No, we're not. We're moving on. To Dramora Lord Nod, Dimir Infiltrator. They know how to infiltrate. The Dimir knows everything about stealing. They learned from Dak Faden. Okay, we have a black-blue 1/3 Spirit. You know, I figure spirits should be able to infiltrate anything. They're spirits. They're like ghosts. I think all spirits should be unblockable. All spirits should have flying. Like, what's gonna stop them? A damn wall? They're dead. Anyway, it can't be blocked. You also can transmute it. Search your library for a card with the same converted mana cost as this card. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. This is a great card. So it's like, it's half creature, half tutor. You got a 2-for-1 deal, all in this Dimir Infiltrator. Infiltrate your own deck for the cards that you need. Okay, we have another freebie to the freebie section. Transmute is busted! Been terrorizing Commander since it ever existed. Stranger Candy with the Labyrinth Raptor. Is it Labyrinth? I'm looking at Labyrinth Raptor. Careful, you can open doors! Also can flush toilets. We have a red-black 2/2 Nightmare Dinosaur with Menace. Whenever a creature you control with Menace becomes blocked, defending player sacks a creature blocking it. Creatures controlled with Menace get +1/+0. I think it's still pretty easy to block this. Like, you just need 2 random creatures and it's blocked. It's not like that unblockable. There's harder cards to block out there. So anyway, I'm disqualifying this one. You give me Menace, it's going straight to the dumpster. Okay, we'll take a random one from Christopher B. We'll satisfy Christopher B for the day. Spin Crusher, whatever the hell that is. What is this? This looks like something like a movie character or something. Some sort of weird android looking thing. It's a 2-mana 0/2 artifact creature with no creature type whatsoever. It's just, I don't know. It's up in the air. What would you call this thing? I call it a vehicle. It's a, what are those devices that have those types of wheels?
Segway?
The Segway. It is the Segway Crusher. Segwaying to a battle near you. Okay, whenever it blocks, put a counter on it. Remove a counter from the Segway Crusher, and it is unblockable this turn. Very bizarre card. Yeah, never heard of it. 22 cents. If you need an unblockable, colorless creature in any deck, you can throw this in anything. The Segway Spin Crusher is they're good for the job.
I think the inventor of the Segway, he accidentally drove one off a cliff and died.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Is that canon?
I think so.
It's not very good. That's not good
It
marketing.
malfunctioned.
That's like the Wendy's guy dying from his own burgers. King Ginger with the Odric Master Tactician. Odric Master. Tactically sane, but combat-wise insane. We got white 2 generic 3/4 human soldier with first strike. Whenever Odric and at least 3 other creatures attack, you choose which creatures block this combat and how those creatures block. That's actually excellent. So basically, all creatures block this one, and the rest of them get through. Go after that guy! I need to live. I'm too important to die.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what Odric would say. So selfish. Oh, it's Sean Connery. What do you think? Looks like Sean Connery? Sean Connery was a guy I thought that would never die, but now he's dead. And also, who else? Who's the Price is Right guy? He just died. Bob Barker. Bob Barker, Sean Connery. I thought those two guys were immortal. Those are the guys you look up randomly every 5 years and find out that they're like still alive.
We got the lore. Jimmy Henderson fell off a cliff while riding his PT near his home. His body was found in the Wharf River at the bottom of a ravine, along with the Segway that he was using.
That's don't be using the Segway, I guess, off like outside the city.
Thank you.
Stay very, very far away from cliffs. It's very important. You learn about unblockable creatures. You learn about what happened to the inventor of the Segway. You never know what you'll learn on this show. Okay, let's get one from the Jaded, Angela Lansbury. Sounds like a movie star. Not movie star, a fantastic angel for 5 mana. 3/3 and what? Star? What is that? It's a transforming card. Flying double strike. You have hexproof. If your life total is reduced to 0 or less, instead transform and your life becomes 3. And then if Enduring Angel didn't transform this way, you lose the game. Oh my goodness.
Also, you could use the new Trick Bind Merfolk against that.
Here you have a flying, you have hexproof. The power and toughness are each equal to your life total, and whenever it attacks, double your life total. This has nothing to do with unblockable creatures. What's the unblockable part of this? There's nothing. It says flying. You chump block it. You flying creature, go to your death to the Enduring Angel. Okay, we're gonna go back to the super chats with Zai Curran. Tangleworm making green great again. Tangleworm. That sounds so familiar, yet so far, like so old. Is there an no, this came from Scars of Mirrodin. I never played around that time. It's okay. It's a green 3 generic 4/4 worm with Intimidate. This creature can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and creatures that share a color with it. You know what? That I can accept. It's just like the Landwalk cards. You need the right land. If you don't have the right land, if you have the right land, you're screwed. In this case, if you don't have the right color, you're screwed. Other green creatures you control have Intimidate. Fantastic card. It's exactly what we're talking about around here. Angela was a star. You better believe it. T-Spin, Allura Mary Thief. You can always count on thieves to be unblockable. Otherwise, they wouldn't be very good thieves. Okay, we got blue 2 generic for a 3/2 halfling rogue. I don't remember this. Is this a, no, this is a Commander Baldur's Gate card. Okay, I thought this was Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, I don't remember this thief in Lord of the Rings. Halfling. Halflings are basically, the hobbits. Whenever you attack, up to 1 target attacking creature can't be blocked this turn. Return that creature to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. Alright, you're unblockable, but you're coming back. You make sure you come home at the after your thievery. Then you get to choose a background. Great card. We got Tyler. Tyler is back with Herald of Secret Streams.
Hey, it's Murphy.
It's a merfolk. Very hard to use though. Blue 3 generic 2/3 creatures you control with a +1/+1 counter on them cannot be blocked. So basically, you proliferate players. You like to proliferate. You like hardened scales. You like counters. You like your what's that? Ravager ability. it dies, put counters on something. You play your Herald of Secret Streams, the Merfolk warrior that will show you to the streams.
That's some weird Merfolk Affinity deck. Affinity.
Yeah, Affinity. Hardened Skills Merfolk. Weirder things have been tried. Okay, who hasn't been gotten yet? Let's go with Arcanus. Arcanus always says, I've never been chosen. Well, look, I'm choosing you early. Champion of Lambo. I swear you just suggested this card. I swear you just said this card today. I guess you can have the same card in the same day. We have a green, 1 generic 1/1 human warrior. Creatures with power less than Champion of Lambolt's power can't block creatures you control. Okay. And then whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you put a counter on the Champion of Lambolt. So basically, I get bigger, you get intimidated, you don't even want to mess with me. Don't mess a woman with an axe. She'll cut your head off, among other things. Next up, we've got... Oh, what's my cheat sheet here? Chanquin Itsu with the evil eyes... evil eye of Orms by Gore. My name is Kenko Iteki. Well, I can't even read that. Okay, I'm gonna go Kenkun Hiteki. Alright, I got it. Kenkun! It's a little bit easier to pronounce anyway. Okay, the evil eye. Something like it says something to do with like only can be blocked by eyes, right? Black 4 generic 3/6. Non-eye creatures you control can't attack. Well, that's not important because I only have eye creatures. This one eye. Evil Eye of Ormsgore can't be blocked except by walls, which no one plays these days anyway. The day of the wall has been, it's gone. Anyone playing walls out there? Oh, you think the walls are gonna make a comeback? Do you?
Yeah. Just gonna buff them.
They do actually. They probably should make them lose defender once in a while. Make them big walls where I don't know. You have 6 mana. I guess they have to make them really big, really enticing, huge ETBs. Yeah, walls are really weak. Like, they're terrible cards. Absolutely terrible trash. Okay, we got Ree with the Void Winnower. Oh, yeah, this one affects blocks. Okay, this is a 9 mana, 11/9 Eldrazi. Your opponents can't cast spells with even converted mana cost, but also your opponents can't block with creatures with even converted mana cost. So, I mean, if you got a smooth curve of grizzly bears, I mean, they're going nowhere. Void Winnower just gonna cross right through you. Walls are good. Well, you gotta prove it to us, Toads. Show us a World Championship deck with walls. Yeah, that's right. You can't.
Maybe from 1991.
I don't even know if they have... This game wasn't even around 1991. It was invented in 1993. Yeah, nice guess of a... of all the years you could guess, you guessed 2 years before it came into existence. Sam Anson with the true... There's nothing more true than the true name Nemesis. It's the most annoying card in my Merfolk deck. You better... Well, not mine. I don't know what the most annoying card it is for me. Probably Trickster is the most annoying card for my opponents. True name Nemesis, they just counter, kill it, erase it. But I do like it. It's a blue, 1 generic 3/1. There's the battlefield, you choose a player. Usually your opponents. True name Nemesis has protection from the chosen player. That means this creature can't be blocked. And that's all I have to read. You can read the rest by pausing the show.
What the hell is the list?
The list? It's the same card, but it has this stupid symbol at the bottom left. It's the same as the original. See, here's the OG. No symbol. Then we go back. Same thing, symbol.
On the list.
No symbol, symbol. No symbol, symbol. I actually hated that. I thought that was the laziest way to reprint a damn card. It actually infuriated me. And it feels like tainted. Like, I don't even want to own a list card. They should just change the damn or the set symbol or something. No, let's just put a little planeswalker symbol on the bottom left. Did we do a super chat? I don't think so. Okay, Station Disaster with the Dothy Horror. We're bringing out the shadow creatures. Mostly because people don't really play... where's the Dothy Horror? Dothy Marauder, Dothy Ghoul. Oh, God, this guy's ugly as hell. Even the mother doesn't like him anymore. It's a black 1 generic 2/1 with shadow. Can't be blocked. And it can't be blocked by white creatures. So even if the white creatures had shadow, they still screwed. And which there were a lot of like white shadow creatures back then. Anyway, the creature can't be blocked or be blocked. This creature can be blocked. Sorry, this creature can block or be blocked only by creatures with shadow. But good luck finding those players around here. I mean, it's basically a war of, what's it called? That other one. Void. Something void something. Void wit, no. I can't remember. The 3-2, that's basically a one-sided ley line of the void. That's probably
Voidwalker?
Dothy Voidwalker. These days, this creature can only block this creature, and then that's it. It will not block anything else. If anyone suggested the Dothy Voidwalker, I'm very sorry, but we've already done it. I chose it myself. I've stolen from the poor, and I've given it to me, the rich. Okay, next up, we got 18 Zeke with Tetsuko Umazawa, the Fugitive. It has like a really weird way of making stuff unblockable, isn't it? The weaklings are unblockable. Blue 1 generic 1/3 human rogue. Creatures you control with power or toughness, 1 or less, can't be blocked. Including those walls! If only they could attack. Most walls are like 0 power. No power, all defense. The brick wall. When brick walls attack. Probably people should be scared. I'd be pretty scared if like the Great Wall of China started approaching me. Run! Get in the helicopter.
Where's their Jite? This is the Umazawa.
I think Umazawa is the family name. There's a few Umazawas out there.
I could tell that's a name.
Yeah. So I don't know if this guy, I don't know if the Jite belongs to this person. I don't know if it was a family heirloom. I don't know if it got blown up in the lore. I don't know anything about it. Okay, next super chat. Steve Cooper.
Yeah.
Let me get a guess. You are going to donate to everybody. Sonorous Howl Bonder, probably disqualified, but it's Zybers. Donations to 4 people. So you got it. All right. Sonorous Howl Bonder. Let me guess. This is a raccoon.
Better be.
Not a raccoon, but you're the closest kindred to it. I don't know, what is this? A ram? Okay, anyway, it's a Rakdos, 1 generic 2/2 human warrior with menace. Yeah, that's disqualified. Each creature you control with menace can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. So it's like super menace? Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. Well, it still can be blocked anyway. You didn't make it too hard. That wasn't hard enough. All right, can you count to 4?
1.
All right, Jesse at 1. Whisper Silk Cloak. Whisper Silk Cloak. Isn't that an equipment? I swear this is an equipment.
Yes.
Show us about creatures. Disqualified.
Kind of looks like Leonard Cohen a little.
You better believe I love disqualifying people. Magna... Okay, so we're still not gonna... Yeah, we're still at 1. Magnagoth. Tree Folk. This is a 5-mana 2/6 Tree Folk. For each basic land type among lands you control, Magnagoth Tree Folk has land walk of that type. Wow! It can just absorb the land! Once it's learned the ways of the land, seen the land, and has felt the land, be one with the land, it will walk to that land.
It's on the list.
It doesn't go back. Yeah, it's on the list. Wow, you're really excited by these list cards. You like that? I mean, why did they even have it on the list? Was that an expensive card? I have no idea.
27 cents now.
You know I love crappy cards. The Flow of Maggots. Which one is this? 2. 2. You be counting. I'm not a good counter around here. Not a good reader either. Black 2 generic 2/2 insects with commutative upkeep of 1. It's basically a wall of bugs. Cannot be blocked by non-wall creatures. Okay, that's good. Remember, as we have established, the walls are not so popular these days. The very earth seemed alive and made a sound like the writhing of the damned. Yeah, that's nightmare fuel. The whole land, the land is moving. Oh wait a minute, it's all bugs. There's actually some nice green grass at the bottom of all that.
There's a lot of protein in them worms.
Okay, go eat. Bon appetit.
Some people do.
Do I have a bon appetit sound? No, I don't. Delicious.
Number 3.
Okay, we give it to Ale Lion, Aragorn. Aragorn, the king of Gondor. Where's our king? The king! What kind of crown is that? It's more of a tiara than anything else. I don't remember that. Was that crown in Lord of the Rings? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know. None of this is canon anyway. Okay, we have a white, red, blue, 1 generic for a 4/4 human noble. And it's got vigilance and lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch, which is like the king. It's actually very flavorful, I guess. Whenever Aragorn attacks, up to 1 target creature can't block this turn. And if you're the monarch, creatures can't block this turn, period. That's insane. They made Aragorn pretty pushed. I mean, this is a pretty damn good card. Enter the battlefield, Monarch, Vigilance, Lifelink. Oh, and by the way, I'm Monarch. F you all. You can't block anything that we have. So the rich just get richer. It's all about that's the way of the king. You bow to the king.
How can Aragorn attack but not be the monarch? How's that possible?
Oh, because if someone like just pecks you for like 1 damage, then they become the monarch. So like if you play Aragorn and then your opponent next turn like hits you, yeah. I smack you. I'm king now. It's like they stole the crown and everything. I took the tiara from you.
Okay.
Now it's my tiara. I get to draw the cards.
Oh,
that's what it happens. That's what the monarch does, right? I don't remember. I'm not a monarch person. This mechanic barely seeps into competitive Magic.
When I was reading the really early Robo Rosewater stuff, it always had Monarch, and I thought that was an AI generated.
The Monarch. No, it's a real thing. Okay, who do we not get yet? Okay, let's go with. What number is this? 4?
4.
Okay, Sidar. Kondo of
Jumanji.
I don't know, I can't pronounce this damn thing. It's a white, green, 2 generic 2/5 human knight with flanking. Whenever a creature without flanking blocks this creature, F it for -1/-1 until end of turn. Creatures your opponents control without flying or reach can't block creatures with power 2 or less. So, so only the flying and reach. So doesn't that just make it like flying? It's effectively flying. Creatures your opponents control without flying or reach can't be blocked with power 2 or less. You know what? I'll just allow it. It's effectively a flyer. I would disqualify all the flyers, but you know, it's a weird ability. It's weird and janky, so I'll allow it. We got Accelerate with Graxiplon. Graxiplon, a blue 5 generic 3/4 beast. It's unblockable unless defending player controls 3 or more creatures that share a creature type. So I can't help it. You see this?
Looks like a sliver.
Huh?
Looks like a sliver.
No, I feel this is like really brownish and green. I feel like it's shitting in the air.
Yeah, like an airplane.
I really can't look away from it, to be honest. And it does look like a sliver. Or maybe like this isn't even the creature. This is what other creatures do when they see the Graxiplon or whatever. So once, yeah, it's shitting in the air. I guess that's the best way to do it. I mean, all the birds do it.
Yep.
Works for them. It's going to work for the Graxiplon. What is seen cannot be unseen. Anyway, yeah, as my Merfolk deck, I could block this thing, but most people are not heavy on the creature types. Okay, next up, we'll go with Mario. Mario, what do you got for us? The Elusive Otter. Probably getting through people because it's so cute, not even realizing it's an enemy. It's a blue 1/1 with prowess. That's just weird to have on an otter, to be honest. Creatures with power less than Elusive Otter's power can't block it. Also, it's got the adventure Grove's Bounty for green and an X. Distribute X +1/+1 counters among any number of target creatures you control. Make them bigger. Get through them with the otter. All right, we're going to look at more creatures that are never going to let you block. However, we got to first thank our sponsor, FusionGamingOnline.com, my favorite place to go buy my Magic the Gathering cards. This is where I get my stuff from the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. If you haven't done it yet, to be honest, I haven't bought anything from Doctor Who, but I have got stuff from Wilds of Eldraine. Oh, and also the Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth. By the way, CEDH players, is like the One Ring any good? Like, is that like a staple? Is that something I should get? I was just thinking about that for my Commander deck, and like, I see some conflicting videos. The One Ring is busted. The One Ring sucks. The One Ring is this. The One Ring shouldn't be played. I don't know. You gotta let me know in the comments section. Help me with my purchasing decisions. And when I decide to buy the One Ring, I'm gonna use coupon code Nikachu at checkout to get 5% off my own purchases. You could do that yourself. This is not exclusive to just me. Exclusive to anybody. Or it's open to anybody. We're also going to thank our other sponsor, Mana Traders, the premier place for renting Magic cards online. Hell, I should test the One Ring online to see if it's the right deck for my CEDH deck. And then when I figure that out, I can buy it. But you know, honestly, I would rather the community's engagement because it helps drive up analytics and stuff in the algorithm. So I love you to tell me anyway. And you can support the channel renting using my Mana Traders link in the description below. Save 10% off your first 2 months using coupon code Nikachu_1JV. Okay, back to sneaky, slimy creatures.
I want to live in Bilbo Baggins' house.
Who wouldn't want to live in well, would you? You'd be like crunched over the entire time.
Well,
You ever see Gandalf in his place? He can never stand up. He's on his knees the entire time.
It would be scaled up.
Oh yeah, it would it? Okay, hold on. Okay, next up, let's get... we live in a post-Malone, post-Raisin brand. What? Restgen Serpentine with Fear. Is that a creature? The Fear! This is not a creature.
Nor in the wearer.
Well, can we get this thing? Anyway, I just want to show it to all of you to verify it's not a creature so I can disqualify it. Creatures, people. MTG creatures won't let you block. Not MTG auras. You can do that some other day. Look how fuzzy this image is. This is terrible. They're all fuzzy.
They could be using
So,
AI
there we
upscale.
go. Yeah, they might, yeah. AI upscale is great. Okay, Jaded Gray. Do the Cephalid Face Taker one. I am curious about it. All right, the Cephalid Face Taker. This is a very chaotic looking creature. It's a blue 2 generic 1/4 Cephalid Rogue. This is a Cephalid? Oh, it took someone's face. That's the deal. Cephalids look like these weird squiddy looking things.
Yeah, a cephalid breakfast.
Yeah, the Cephalid Face Taker can't be blocked. Okay, at the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have Cephalid Face Taker become a copy of another target creature until end of turn, except it's 1/4 and has this creature can't be blocked. Pretty cool creature. I like it. I like the art too. I like it. It looks very chaotic. Looks like she's gonna come and kill me. Okay, Tyler Beremer with the Surge Engine. It is a construct for 2 mana. It's a 3/2 with a lot of abilities. Defender. Blue. Loses Defender and gains this creature can't be blocked. Triple mana. Surge Engine becomes blue and has base power and toughness 5/4. Activate only if Surge Engine doesn't have Defender. And then for 6 mana, draw 3 cards. Oh my goodness. And then activate only if Surge Engine is blue and only once. So how do I turn it blue? Loses Defender and gains... How does it become blue? Loses Defender and gains this creature can't be blocked. Oh, it becomes blue on the second ability. Is that permanent? And has... Yeah, it's permanent. It's basically a level up card. Oh, cool. Cool level up card.
50 cents.
What is craft ability? Your guess is as good as mine at this point. The True North with has it... Whoops. Has is definitely not...
Errata.
No, Etrata. Not errata. Etrata the Silencer have been talked about. I missed the first part of the stream. You did not miss anything, because we did not do Etrata. It's a black-blue 2 generic 3/5 vampire assassin. Can't be blocked, and whenever Etrata deals combat damage to a player, exile target creature that player controls, and put a hit counter on that card. A hit counter? That player loses the game if they own 3 or more exiled cards with hit counters on them. Oh my god. And then Etrata's owner shuffles Etrata into their library. Oh wow, it's really hard to pull off. They lose. Oh, no, or no. I think they lose the game. If they lose the game, you shuffle Etrata. Is that how it works? Otherwise, it would really suck if I ping you for 1. I gotta shuffle this thing back into my deck, find it, then ping you again. That is not a job well done. That is a very slow assassin job, if you ask me. Vampire assassin, forget it. I'm not gonna hire you if you're gonna do it in like 3 installments. First they shoot the legs, then they shoot the arm, then they shoot the head. Yeah. Okay, next we have a super chat. The Wise Man Robert with Phantom Warrior. Where are my Rock Warriors defeating my Rock Warriors? We have a blue-blue 1 generic 2/2 Illusion Warrior. Phantom Warrior can't be blocked. It's a simple yet effective spell, isn't it? All right, we got the Yanis with the Ancient Copper Dragon. Ancient. It has no evasion, does it? 6 mana, 6/5. It has flying. Does combat damage to a player, roll a d20. You create a number of treasure equal to the result. Disqualified.
It's flying, though.
Flying. Not good enough for this show. Because it can be blocked easily by other flyers and creatures with reach. And there's a lot of them out there. Not very fancy, if you ask me.
73 bucks.
Did we do Skrelv? We did not do Skrelv. I thought Skrelv can't block, but has nothing to do... Oops, this is Skrelv. I didn't do Skrelv's Hive. All right, at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life, and you create a 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Mite. It's just like those spider mites, but worse. Activate artifact creature token with Toxic 1. And this creature can't block. Well, that has nothing to do with it being unblockable. As long as an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, creatures you control with Toxic have lifelink. What the hell?
He asked for the other one, though.
Huh?
He did ask for the other Skrelv.
I don't even know if that's unblockable. It can't block. Choose a color. Target creature you control.
Oh, there you go.
Control gains Toxic 1 and hexproof from that color until end of turn. It can't be blocked by creatures of that color this turn. Well, of course. It has, okay, well, that will count. All right. There's a little saving grace at the end of all that. The Skrelv Defector Mite can give protection of a color. Oh, no, it actually doesn't. It gives hexproof of a color, but it still makes it unblockable based for that color. Good enough. It's good enough for me. Kankusha, what do you got for us? You've got the chat donut for the late night coffee crew. Oh, thank you very much, Kankusha. So
somebody's going nuts for something up there. He said it like 5 times in a row.
Oh no, but I just did it. That was the disqualified card.
No, Brash Taunter.
Hey, their last one got disqualified. I'm gonna time you out for a second. I'm gonna. Okay, whatever. We give it to Brash Taunter. Once I have it in my mind, I can't undo it. When it's dealt damage, it's also... Okay, it's dealt damage, deals that much damage to an opponent, it also gets disqualified. Okay, I'm timing him out. I don't do this very often. You're going into the Shadow Realm for... you're going to be put in the corner. You got to think about what you've done. No one's going to, like, double troll me on my show. Well, you can troll me, but, you know, you're going to face the consequences around here. Okay, let's give it to Justin with the Questing Beast. Questing... I have multiple times... not been able to block this damn thing. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna block it. Oh wait, I can't. It's a green 2 generic 4/4 vigilant death touch haste, but it can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or less. So if you just got this dinky little crap in play, I mean, this card's just gonna blast right by you. Also, combat damage that be dealt by creatures you control can't be prevented. When Questing Beast deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to target planeswalker that player controls.
$16.
$16, yeah, that's right. Ask your doctor if Questing Beast is right for you.
It's on the list.
Yeah, they need to reprint that thing.
How many cards are on this list?
Oh, a lot. You know, everyone's been crying, I want reprint cards, I just want to play the game. All right, play the game.
With the
and they're not playing the game now. I don't hear so many, I don't hear like there's an uptick in people playing the game after they reprinted everything to oblivion. I mean, not that I care. We do need a lot of reprints for a ton load of cards.
Yeah, Black Lotus.
Yeah, some people are calling for that one. Z Knights with the Bellowing Tangle. Oh, we did Bellowing Tangleworm, didn't we? Yeah, we did Bellowing Tangleworm.
It's modern legal.
Yeah, you go play it. The Beasting Quest. Blighted Agent for T-Spin. Blighted Agent. Did T-Spin try to get this thing on? Where's T-Spin? Is someone here named T-Spin? Or are you T-Spin? The Big Tyler! Big Tyler with Big T-Spin. All right, blue 1 generic 1/1 with Infect, and it is unblockable. So if you thought you were gonna block this thing, think again. You're gonna block some crap here.
Whatever happened to Infect? You never see that anymore.
It's 1/1 creatures. Bowmasters, Fire, Ren 6, Plague Engineer,
no, Fury Ban,
Lava Dart, Fury. There's like a million reasons why Infect is dead. The rise and fall of Infect, and boy, did it fall from Modern Horizons 2. You don't hear as many people complain about Infect anymore because it's being infected by a bunch of pinging damage. Brian Shaw, the Sly Instigator.
Type in Sky Instigator.
Yeah. Well, I make a lot of those mistakes. They don't know I make those mistakes on this show. Right? They can't see what I type in here. Blue 3 generic for a 2/4 human wizard until your next turn. Sorry, blue tap until your next turn. Target creature and opponent controls can't be blocked. Go to that creature. This is a weird one to say like this. Yeah, I mean, it does work. I mean, all of a sudden, do I have a good sound effect for this? All right, opponent's creature. Go after our other opponents. Because when you go to creature, they can't attack you. And it's unblockable. Go for it, creature. We did Tetsuko. But what did we not do? Okay, 18 Zeke with Sarah's Emissary. Sarah's name creatures. That is a really I guess. You got me. Okay, you got me. It's a 7 mana, 7/7 flying angel, and Sarah's Emissary enters the battlefield. Choose a card type. I guess we'll name creatures.
Merfolk.
And if you can't name creature, no, you can't name a creature type. You have to name a card type. It's a difference. It's a card type.
So land.
You could name that. You and creatures you control have protection from the chosen types. You have protection from their lands if you name land, but we want to name creatures. You name creatures and you will be unblockable by other creatures. Okay, we got Platonic Liquid. Welcome, Platonic Liquid. Heger. What? Heger. The Still Wand is a certified ninja bomb. Platonic Liquids loves the gambling, loves the ninjas. We have a blue 3 generic 3/4 human ninja with ninjutsu of a blue 2 generic. Whenever Heger, the Still Wind deals combat damage to a player, you may search your library for a ninja card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. If you do, shuffle your library. Pay 2, target ninja creature can't be blocked this turn. Oh, is it Higure? Oh, right, it's Japanese. I'm stupid. You know, I took a whole Japanese class, and the Still Wind just makes it look like it's completely English. Yeah, Higure. Higure.
Yes.
Higure. Out of nowhere. Do I have a wish sound effect? Smack you right in the face. You wouldn't even know what happened to you. Yeah, okay. I had a brain fart there. Of course these things are Japanese. Okay, moving on. We've got... Oh, this is unblockable, right? I didn't even pay attention to that. Deals combat damage to a player you may... Oh, yeah, it's a ninja, actually. All the ninjas are unblockable if you use ninjutsu, because they weren't blocked. And also, but it does have the ability, pay 2, target ninja can't be blocked this turn. So everything is unblockable, so long as everything's a ninja. Oh, we've got Kenkon with Nico Bro. If you name lands, then it won't be blocked by creatures that are still lands. Do you know that? Well, now you do.
Okay.
What's this? Progenitus. Protection from everything.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not going to be blocked by anything. Protection from anything. Spin the graveyard from anywhere, shuffle it back into your deck. A 10/10 for double Wooburg.
Has anybody realistically ever cast this without cheating?
I don't know. Probably? Yeah, I think... I don't know, to be honest. I've never even saw it see play even in the first place. I would have no idea. Okay, Kenkon with Amro Kithkin. What on earth is this thing? Amro Kithkin. The first Kithkin that gave birth to a whole bunch of other Kithkins. Okay, it's a 1/1. Amro Kithkin can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. True story. We got Marcel with Soltari Visionary. Underrated in Commander. Alright, we got a white 1 generic 2/2 with Shadow. It's probably underrated because no one plays Shadow anymore. If Soltari Visionary damages any player, destroy enchantment that player controls. That is insane. That is fantastic. Maybe it's not broken, but I mean, that is great value.
Not modern legal.
Yeah, it's too good for modern. It'll destroy all the enchantments. And then what are they going to do? It's effectively like a reclamation sage that you can have every single turn. You attack, blow something up. Attack, blow something up. Attack, blow something up. Every single turn. Enchantments aren't safe around the Soltari Visionary, that's for sure. It's a slow way to kill enchantments, but it'll get the job done. Kankusha with a double for Nikachu's brother. Thank you very much, Kankusha.
Yeah, thank you.
My brother loves all the doubles.
Maybe we can go to Tim's tomorrow.
Maybe we could do that, I guess. It's possible. Okay, we're gonna donate the super chat to Blaze. Has Stormtide Leviathan been... Stormtide Leviathan. Does it have... Is it unblockable? Well, it gives Island Walk, right? No, it has Island Walk itself. It's a blue 5 generic 8/8. All lands are islands in addition to other types. And creatures without flying or island walk can't attack. That's right. Global warming the card, and the tide has risen up and swamped everything in water. And the ocean creatures reign supreme.
How come it's not on the list?
I don't know. It will be eventually. I second Tides. What's a dwarven pony? Oh, I have a bunch of these. I'm collecting these dwarven ponies. It's on the reserve list, and it's $1, so it's very cheap on my wallet. It's a red 1/1. The summon pony. Okay, we have a red 1 generic and tap. Target dwarf gains mountain walk until end of turns, making sure that them dwarves get exactly where they need to, in the mountains.
It's a pretty smart pony.
It's a very, very smart. Well, I don't know if it's a smart pony. I mean, it's being led completely by the dwarves. It's not like it has a mind of its own.
It can count to 6, apparently.
Where was it? I can hear Helena's got a pony that can count to 6 and likes to eat meat. I guess 6 pieces of meat. And then it reaches its threshold. Stranger Candy with the Frost Flare Lure Fish. Frost Fair Lure. Blue smiley face, blue smiley smile, blue smiley face, blue smiley face. What?
It's like a lamprey.
Sure. It's a red, blue, 5 generic, 7/7 fish. Enter the battlefield, create 2 1/1 blue fish creature tokens and 2 tap treasure tokens. Fish you control have haste and can be blocked by humans. Well, why would they? Why would they block in the sea with their ship?
Is Merfolk a fish?
No, it is not actually, weirdly enough. You could also foretell it for a red, blue, 3 generic. Now we know what happened to that the ship that the front fell off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the front fell off. Well, what happened? It was a wave hit the ship.
A wave at sea?
Yeah.
Chance in a million.
Exactly. Okay, we got we have the brother of Christopher B with Christopher F. Ma Chao, Western Warrior.
Whoa. There's Jeff Goldblum. We were talking about him earlier.
You were talking about him earlier. I wasn't saying anything. Okay, we got Ma Chao. Is a red 3 generic 3/3 with horsemanship. Okay, this will count because basically no one plays with horsemanship. And whenever Ma Chao attacks and no other creatures do, Ma Chao can't be blocked. Oh, even if you thought you had a chance to block me with your horsemanship creature, if I attack alone, it's very brave Ma Chao.
Why is that text so bold?
It comes from a very stupid set called Portal. Basically, it was for noobs. It's a noob set. It's like, here, noobs.
Yeah,
here, learn.
The font bigger too.
Yeah, we got to make the font big. And well, honestly, they didn't want to make it like Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh it's so hard on new players. You ever seen a Yu-Gi-Oh card? You could have 3 damn words on it, and it just consumes like this tiny little corner up here. Doesn't matter how many or how few words. The font is the same. It's like font of 1.
Also, don't forget to unblock that guy.
Oh, no, I think he only gets timed out for a few minutes. He'll be back. Or they'll be back. Okay, King Ginger. With, Vela the Night Clad. Is that like a Chad? Vila? Oh, literally knight, not knight as in a knight in shining armor. The Night Chad. Vila. Okay, black, blue, 4 generic, 4/4 human wizard with Intimidate. This creature can't be blocked except by artifact and or creatures that share a color with it. Which is like 2/3 of the color pie, to be honest. Other creatures you control have Intimidate, and whenever Vila, the Night Chad, or another creature you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. I like that value. Also, I like that it basically gives like sort of Intimidate walk for the other creatures. Yu-Gi-Oh isn't played, the decks play themselves. Well spoken. Well spoken. Okay, who hasn't been, who have I not gotten to yet today? I have no idea. I think I got, ooh, I like this one from Pedgeman, Ginger Brute. Because can't be blocked except by creatures with haste is quite meta. It's actually insane. I've lost to this card a million times. It's a 1 mana 1/1 with haste. And I hope my opponent doesn't have a spare mana, because with it can't be blocked this turn except by creatures with haste. You ever believe it? I don't play with anything with haste. Flavor is amazing. Because you know what? No one can catch the gingerbread man unless you're just as fast as it.
I prefer the Stinky Cheese Man.
You see this, yeah, Canadian classic. Shout out to anyone who knows what the Stinky Cheese Man is. Okay, pay 2, tap, sacrifice, you also can gain some life off of this little fella. But don't eat him too fast. He'll go right through your system. You can run right fast. It'll turn into diarrhea. All right, we got Tracer with Serpent of Yawning Depths. Why? Because it's snake. Is it bored or something? It's like a giant. You know what it is? It's like the bait you use for other fish, but then it somehow got free and then slowly started eating other fish, and now it's become. Now the bait has become the hunter. It's gonna hunt for the stupid fishermen that tried to use them as bait. It's a blue 4 generic 6/6 serpent. Krakens, leviathans, octopuses, serpents you control can't be blocked except by krakens, leviathans, octopuses, and serpents. Why don't we have something like that with merfolk? Like, merfolk can't be blocked except by other merfolk. I could live with that card.
I forgot about the Stinky Cheese Man, says King Ginger.
Well, now you do now. Now you remember. I hope you remember all the Waldo books, too. I like the Waldo. I like Waldo because I didn't have to read those books. Ross with Pheropede. Sounds like a bug. It is a bug.
Sounds like a cross between Ferrero Rocher and a bug.
Yeah, not going to taste like chocolate, though. You take a bite out of that. Timon and Pumbaa might say otherwise, but I won't. Okay, 3 mana for a 1/1. It's unblockable. When it deals damage to a player, you may remove a counter from target permanent.
Dang.
Someone's going to use that for something.
It's modern legal. You could take a counter off of Aetherfall.
You can. Vincent is like, what the F? Oh, it's a big bug. Actually, it looks so much bigger than it is. It's literally a 1/1. What is this, like, zoomed in by times 20 or something? You zoom out, and it's actually, there's some guy's boot that's right next to it. Station Disaster. We just did the Ginger Boot. Oh, you got Snipe Station Disaster. You know how it works around here. We donate to somebody else. We'll give it to Tithe. Happy my Dwarven Pony got said. Let's go with the new combo finisher, the Glass Dusk Hulk. Glass Dusk Hulk. I'm a fan of the pony too. Okay, we got a blue-white 3 generic 3/4 golem. Whenever another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, it gets +1/+1 this turn and can't be blocked this turn. Also has cycling. So very early on in the game, you need to dig for more lands. Or are you flooding out on lands? Well, actually, if you're flooding out on lands, you'll just cast this damn thing. What do you mean, spammer? This is the point. This is good for the... Okay, here, Vincent. I'll look for yours. Where's yours, Vincent? I will dig for yours, Vincent. But you have to compete with the spammers. I might put in, like, a policy of... Not policy, but, like, I can... what's it called? Reduce the texts to, like, once per 30 seconds. But I don't think we're at that point yet. As long as people, like, post... Yeah, he's just gone. He's disappeared. What the hell? Tithe kind of looks like Nikachu. Maybe just use my avatar. I don't know. Okay, next up. Let's get... The real question, does Thorn Elemental count? I'll figure it out, Sean. Thorn Elemental. Oops, I keep calling it Thrawn. No wonder this game doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about. We have a green 5 generic 7/7 elemental. When you have Thorn Elemental assigned, you may have Thorn Elemental assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked. Yeah, I'm gonna count that. Man, I mean, I guess technically it got blocked, but practically speaking, it was not.
Media inserts. What on earth is
that?
Yeah,
the Thong Elemental.
What the heck is media inserts?
It was probably like some promo.
Magazine or something.
We have a Japanese promo over here. Okay, next super chat from Tyler. One for the crew. You got it, Tyler. So who do we give it to?
Norin the Wary.
Let's give it to Jaded Gray. Putrid doesn't even count. Let's see. It's not what I thought it was. Oh well, it's just a tramp. What? Putra something?
Putrefy, Putrefaction.
Oh, maybe Putrefax? What is this? 5 mana, 5/3 trample, haste, in fact. No, that doesn't count. I honestly don't know if that's what you were going for. Okay, we give to the Jaded, the title Kraken.
Probably Kraken.
Yeah, it's probably. I'm gonna assume it's Kraken. Yeah. We were right.
Kraken is hog, maybe.
Yeah. It's a blue 5 generic anime villain of some sort. 6/6 and it's just strictly unblockable. It's just this gigantic unblockable creature. It was probably good back in the day. Oh, is this from Mask's block? I had a lot of bulk rares from that era. I don't remember this guy.
To merfolk, pirates are a nuisance. To pirates, merfolk are a threat.
It's funny because some merfolk are pirates.
To the Kraken, they're both food.
Yeah, both appetizers around here. Who did I see? T-Spin, the bartered cow. How is that unblockable? I'm very curious. Okay, well, we got a white 3 generic 3/3. When it dies or you discard it, create a food token.
With the beans.
You're getting trolled again. Man, we got trollers around out here today. Hansen Chen, Lord of Atlantis in the Merfolk deck. That definitely counts. Lord of Atlantis.
Would you trade a cow for some beans?
No. We got a blue 2 generic. I would never trade anything for beans. It would have to be a year's supply of beans. Okay, a blue 2/2. Other merfolk have +1/+1 and have island walk. You got an island, you ain't blocking any of my creatures. Okay, Zai Current. I was AFK getting food. Champion of Lambbolt. We did that one, Zai Current. Sorry about that. The champion has been...
You had a second one, though.
Huh?
You had a second one. Right
Yeah,
now.
well, one at a time. I gotta donate this one first. We gotta donate it to the crowd. And while we're donating to the crowd, we're set up another song. Because this is definitely going to overtime. Dorchon! With has Hunted Phantasm been mentioned? No, but I don't know if this is... Oh, it is unblockable. Okay, it's a 3-mana 4/6, big creature. And when it comes into play, you give your opponent 5 1/1 red goblin creature tokens into play under a target opponent's control.
That's dumb.
One player. Yeah, but that's 5 creatures. They're tiny, puny things.
But it's gonna add
You
up.
can squash them with your foot. Just like that centipede thing.
That's not good value.
Well, I don't know what makes you happy. 4/6 unblockable. 4/6 unblockable. Would you rather have the 5 creatures or the 4/6 unblockable?
No,
If this thing's on blocking duty, it's not. No one's gonna attack it. That's the way I look at it. Okay, next we got Toilet Duck with Sea Hag. The hell is that? It's a 5-mana 3/5. Enters the battlefield. Creatures your opponent's control get -4/-0 until end of turn. And it's got an adventure, Aquatic Ingress for 3 mana. Up to 2 target creatures get +1/+0 until end of turn, and can't be blocked this turn. All right, this barely qualifies, but it does qualify.
How is
It's
that not a merfolk?
It is, yeah, it's a hag. Probably live with the merfolk long enough. Yeah, I had a merfolk as like a roommate. Yeah, I learned the ways of being underwater. I learned to hold my breath for a really long time. Okay, amazing crack monkey with giant slug. Slugging it out. It's 2 mana for a 1/1. Pay 5. During your next upkeep, choose a basic land walk ability. Giant slug gains that land walk ability until end of turn. For my 1/1, 2 mana for a 1/1. And then I'm going to pay an additional 5 mana to make this unblockable. Holy crap.
This is the best card Rob filed tonight. Yeah.
Also, look how big the slug is. Yeah, look at I love giant slug. Look how big the slug is and how small this human is. It is still just a 1/1 creature. Look at its eyeball. Its eyeball is going. It's attacking the sword with its own eyeball. Or it's blocking the sword with its eyeball. Yeah, can we say that this art makes no sense? It's a 1/1 and it's just gigantically huge. Unless someone there's some shrink. I guess something might have cast a spell on this human. Maybe like the shrink or something. There's like some cards out there that shrink stuff, you know? So maybe the human just got shrunk or something. Okay, Zykurin. With Zombie Master. Probably. Would it count? Probably. It's the Boogeyman, really. Okay, it's a black 1 generic 2/3. Other zombies, creatures have Swamp Walk. Absolutely counts. And other zombies have pay a black, regenerate this permanent. Great lord. Should be in every zombie deck, in my opinion. Zeus, Ginger Brute. We did that one. We did Ginger Brute. Great card. We got Christina. I saw a zombie snail slurp up worm like a noodle on a video. I believe it. Do not underestimate these damn giant slugs. They'll slurp you too. Oh, it's got its mouth gaping open. You see that? I didn't notice that. It's all drooling everywhere. It's extra disgusting. Yeah, it's hungry for a human. Okay, Frank, Herald of Hoofbeats. The Hoofbeats. It is... Huh?
The horse crew dances.
The horse crew, yeah. Okay, blue, 3 generic. Oh, it has horsemanship, so 3/3. Other knights you control have horsemanship. Aboard your horses. My, what's it called? My army. Horses for all. Okay, next super chat we got from Jaded Gray. Putrefax it up. I think we already putrefaxed it up, though. Didn't we do that one? Putrefax. Yes, I had to verify spelling.
Oh.
Hold on, okay, what am I missing here? Trample, haste, infect at the beginning of your end steps. I could have swore like I disqualified someone earlier, and now I have a super chat over this damn thing. It has trample, it has haste, and it has infect.
Yeah, you put in putra, and then 3 cards came up, or 4 cards came up.
But this is one of them.
Yeah. This is one that you looked at earlier.
This is like literally disqualified. You can block this thing. Doesn't matter if it has trample. I mean, it's not. It doesn't even have death touch with its trample. So I don't understand. Like,
It's just
how did this happen? Like, I just don't understand. Like, I thought someone was trolling me earlier, and now we have literally a super chat for this card. Am I missing something? Trample does not mean it can't be blocked. Exactly. It can be very blocked. Oh, this is neat. The avatar is a pin. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah.
I like it. Anyway, I'm disqualifying this again. Okay, then what happens was we take the super chat and we give it to someone like Nadzer with breeches. Breeches are eager to pillage. Okay, breeches eager pillager. It's a goblin pirate for 3 mana. 3/3 with first strike. Whenever a pirate you control attacks, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. You can get a treasure. Target creature can't block this turn. Or exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. Target creature can't block. I'll barely allow it. Just because one creature can't block doesn't mean the other creatures can't block. Next up, we've got Station Disaster with Gold Meadow Dodger. Gold Meadow? What are they dodging? It's a meadow, for crying out loud. It looks like they're just attacking themselves in the middle of nowhere. They're fighting their invisible enemy. It's a white 1/1 Kithkin rogue. Gold Meadow Dodger can't be blocked by creatures with power 4 or greater. It's waiting in the weeds. It's gonna come get you. All right, we have Kankusha with nothing, which means it's very, very likely just getting donated to somebody.
Nor in the wary.
Jaded Gray says, I'm dead. I said it didn't work, but yeah, you did it twice. My bad. That's all good. We'll give the last one to Timmy. I mean, you could have a lot of first strike trample huge pirates to make them others unblockable. That's possible. Okay, who wants this last super chat? I think everyone got a super chat today. We did Progenitus already. Feedy Fox. What?
Somebody... They've been trying to get it the whole stream.
Who?
The one that Team House is... No, one down there.
Here?
Yeah.
Darkest Angel has been trying to get Sun Quan. Oh, where's Darkest Angel? Okay, Darkest Angel. Ken Khan has been looking out for you. Okay, let's do Sun Quan. Lord of Wu. A lot of horsemanship creatures today. Almost as if there's a lot of ways to block horsemanship. We have a blue-blue. It's more popular than Shadow, apparently. Blue-blue 4 generic for a 4/4. Creatures you control have horsemanship. Everyone's got horses around here. This is actually better than that other card that we saw. It was like, was it 5 or 6 mana? All your blue creatures are unblockable. Some crap like that. I mean, this is effectively the same thing, except it's like tied to a 4/4 creature.
Oh, that was a merfolk.
This is not a merfolk.
No, all your blue creatures are unblockable.
Oh yeah, well that could be. Oh no, it could be blue creature. It could be merfolk, but they could also be wizards. Okay, hold on. I clicked on someone. I don't want to skip them.
Timmy. It was Timmy.
Was it Timmy? Where's Timmy? Where'd Timmy go? This is the horseman's. It's horsemanship's time to shine. I don't know if it was Timmy anymore.
No, it was. He said, "We'll give the last one to Timmy."
Yeah, I tried to give it to Timmy, but Timmy did. Timmy had. Oh, it was this one. It was Feedy Fox. Okay, Pharopede. Because it would feel so bad. I click on the name. Oh, we looked at that one. Okay, we'll screw that one then. We did look at it though. Who's getting the last one? I don't know if Yo Little Ted got one today. Hexmark Destroyer. Wow, it's just shooting lasers out of its everything. It looks like it's walking and shooting with its feet.
It's the better walking ballista.
Yeah, it is literally the walking ballista. It's like walking from all angles. Okay, we have a black 4 generic 6/6 Necron with the multi-threat eliminator. Well, supplies last. Hexmark Destroyer can't be blocked except by 6 or more creatures. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna assume that's like basically unblockable. That's a lot of creatures. Unearth. You can also unearth it for 6 mana. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Coffee and MTG today. I hope you loved the show today. There's probably like millions of other creatures that we could uncork out of this show. If you want to be part of the show, you got to be here 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. For everyone in the evening, we will continue to do this on weekdays until January 5th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks to everyone who supports the show. If you're a member on YouTube, a patron on Patreon, or you super chat to help contribute to the show, to donate to other coffee crewers. But we also have to thank very much everybody who shows up in, I guess, the evening, like Kankusha, Abzo, Gabik. We've also got Toads, Darkest Angel, Station Disaster, Pedgeman, The True North, Steve Cooper, Someone2foresee, Sean, Abzo Tracer, Christopher B, Feedy Fox, Canty. Who else we got? Restion, Serpentine, Mario, Jaded Gray, because you guys, we got Blaze, Station Disaster, Kankusha, KenCon. I'm gonna remember that name. Because you guys are the show, so as usual, my hot cocoa crew. Keep brewing up them cocos, and we'll keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next